Hey everyone, it's Erica with Broadcast Mom. So earlier this week, I was laid off from my position of almost a year with the company. And so I'm scrambling a little bit, as we do when layoffs occur. It was a big surprise, not the happiest, but it happened. So now I'm trying to figure out what to do financially. And the first thing I did yesterday, which was my first day officially unemployed, I filed for unemployment. Now, I live in Texas and we have the Texas Workforce Commission, but each state has an unemployment agency of some sort. It's an online process. Probably do it in person too, I don't know, but everything can be done online. It was actually really easy. It took me about an hour to get the application in. Fairly simple process. I should hear something probably next week, and from what I understand, unemployment money will start coming in a few weeks. If it's approved, it should be approved. As with every state, I'm sure in Texas, unemployment that you receive is based on how much you were making at the job. They have some certain conditions for you, like they want you to actively seek employment and log it and be ready to report it each week, because that is part of the unemployment process. Unemployment can last for up to 26 weeks. It's certainly not what I was making or even close, but in Texas, the maximum amount of unemployment you can get is $563 a week. It's enough to get by with. So not great, certainly not like having a regular job, but it will help me make do. It will help me pay some bills and not be as concerned. So I did that. I feel a little bit better because it's a backup plan. I'm looking for another job as well, actively pursuing employment. But it's an easy process. I know it's kind of a go-to for everybody, but I wanted to mention that because it was actually not something I thought about until a good friend of mine, who is also a relative, happened to mention it to me and tell me that I should look into that. And I just had not even occurred to me. My first thought was that I had to get another job immediately to make up the income loss. I'm in a position where I was on a contract in 1099, so there is no severance package, there is no money after. I was literally given 2 days notice and now I'm unemployed. So my only concern is that potentially the employer will deny or try to fight the unemployment. I've read that this ties into unemployment insurance being raised if they have too many claims. I don't know if that's going to happen. That's really my only concern. I don't think it will, but it's a possibility, and so that's in the back of my head. Before I left, I made sure that I gathered as much evidence as I could, showing that I was in fact laid off, and everything happened ahead of time. And I even got a letter of recommendation from my manager, very nice letter of recommendation, so that they can't say I left, for any kind of a negative reason. And I'm hoping and praying that they're just honest about the situation if it comes down to it. If they do try to fight it, then I will appeal it and I will fight it hardcore. But I'm a little concerned, but not really. It's just in the back of my head because that is a possibility. So I will report back on what happens with the unemployment process, because it's a significant portion of income until I can get back on my feet and get another active position. If you are in a situation like I am currently, where you've been laid off or unemployment, you can even get unemployment if you're fired. Given that it's the right situation, it's typically hard to get it if you just quit a job. But if there is some kind of an issue at your job where you were forced to quit, like they would not accommodate a certain special need that you had, or if it was a health related reason that they couldn't accommodate, there are situations in which you can also get unemployment if you quit a position but it's harder. So I think I'm in the right situation to actually claim and receive unemployment. We shall see. I was very clearly laid off. There was no good reason. It wasn't anything that I did. It was a personal situation, being just that they told me I'm not available nearly as much as they need me to be because of my family. I'm juggling working and having a family, and I cannot always be available outside of regular business hours, or maybe sometimes as quickly as they need me to be, even though I've been doing a great job, is what I've been told. So, and I have been very, very available to them and very much on top of things. It was just not working. So with that being said, let's see what happens. I will report back. If you're in a situation like this, as soon as you are unemployed, if you've been laid off or left involuntarily or quit because they wouldn't accommodate some kind of a major need that you have, file for unemployment in your state. Go online, Google unemployment along with your state. Start the application process, because it's important that you start that as soon as you can, so that you can get that money coming in as soon as you are able to. I hope that's helpful. I'll let you know what the outcome is. Crossing my fingers on this one. I will talk to you soon. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel, Broadcast Mom. Back at you with more content really soon. I hope you have a great day. Bye.